Harvesting in May to August. During this period, bark peels off easily. Harvesting begins early morning. A skilled peeler visually identifies maturity and keeps several immature shoots for the next harvest. The peeler makes a cut and lifts the bark to test bark detachment. If there is any difficulty in peeling, the peeler rejects the shoots. After harvesting and removing leaves, the sticks are collected, tied and carried to the open area for further cleaning. Peelability of bark is low during fruits bearing. In general, cinnamon can be harvested throughout the year except during the above-mentioned periods, which in average is about 2 months. Peeling is quite difficult during the dry periods when soil moisture depletes. Adoption of mulching practices with cinnamon leaves is a good practice to conserve soil moisture. All the harvesting operations are done by a simple tool cather. It has a very sharpened blade and long handle. The blade is made of quality steel and local blacksmith usually fabricate it from a disposed leaf spring. Peeler holds the stick in one hand and works with the other hand with cather along the stick by removing the knots. Usually, men are engaged with this job at standing or sitting position. After removing the knots, scratch should be a button shape. Scraping is the cleaning or removing the outer corky tissue layer from the sticks. It is not laborious, but time-consuming. Traditional hand tool cockatha is used for this. There are 2 types of tools, one with curved sharpened blade and the other with a blade and a small handle. That is called southtool. Curvature of the blade is selected to match the diameter of the sticks. Sometimes people use 2 or 3 scraping tools with different curvatures for efficient scraping. Historically, bark was detached without rubbing. Subsequently, a piece of wooden rod was used for rubbing. Then a copper rod was used, which was subsequently replaced by brass rod. Average diameter, length and weight of the brass rod is 15 millimeters, 20.3 centimeters, 110 grams respectively. Rubbing is the most laborious step in cinnamon processing, which helps to detach the bark from the stick. This is the skilled and time-consuming step in cinnamon processing. Just after rubbing, a stick is examined to decide the maximum length of bark portions that can be peeled off to make outer cover of the quills. Then make 2 cuts around the sticks with maximum length of intervals using a small pointed knife. Then draws longitudinal slit form end to end and works the knife carefully between the bark and hard wood to raise the bark. Finally, draws the other longitudinal slit opposite to the first slit. Bark can be detached in 2 equal halves with the little knife. When the diameter of the sticks is higher, bark can be divided to 3 or 4 strips. The rest of the bark cannot detach as complete peels to make outer cover of quills detached as small strips to fill the quills.